Tonya, movie review for Scream Theme. It's your boy Carcino, and here we go. Tonya is a movie that I didn't get a chance to sit down and do a review on, and I should have, but I've been extra busy. Now, this is Margot Robbie's performance and portrayal of the first infamous story that any of us really knew about, because this was the first time in history that tabloid media and actual news ever crossed paths. This was massive because now the tabloid rumors and all that stuff, that sleazy media got to hang out and mingle with actual news because this is the stuff that they would write about. The National Enquirer were getting exclusives. This is when all of these things here were becoming headline news. And it was the birth of a whole new type of media. It gave credibility to the tabloids. And God forbid, because now anybody who had a camera could make a story. And they were running around creating situations because no real media was following the figure skating. They had maybe two reporters there. It was not that mainstream. They have their certain little it's a ice figure skating event. It became a storm wave the moment Nancy Kerrigan got hit in the leg and it hit the news waves. You got to remember, there was no social media at the time, and it was a frenzy. Imagine if it was social media. That clip stayed on television all day long. Why? Now, going into this movie, though, you would assume that Tanya Harding, who's a figure skater that's always in competition with Nancy Kerrigan, who normally would finish second or third in the competitions, um, would always lose to Nancy Kerrigan. Nancy Kerrigan was the better skater. Um, the more aggressive skater was Tanya. Tanya could do something that Nancy had never attempted, was her triple axel, and that's what got her into the competition. No one even knew what a triple axel was until this happened. But this movie didn't really focus on that. It focused more on Tanya's life, which was a whirlwind. Her mom was very abusive, and Allison Janney plays an outstanding role. She kills everything she's in. She's great on Moms. She was great in everything she's done, even American Beauty when she barely had any lines to say. She could play any role and just knock it out of the park. Her performance in this movie carried the film. It was exactly what was needed to bring out Margot Robbie's performance. This movie is basically the performances were great, but the movie it kind of didn't resonate to me because I know the story so well that we're seeing Tanya's events of everything going on in her life, and it's okay, and it's more of a comedy than a documentary. It's like they're adding a lot of levity to it. And you feel like you're prisoner of the moment just waiting for the event to happen. You're like, okay, she's getting married, this is happening, mom's terrible. And you're like, okay, all right, where it is, all right, let's get to it. You're not really enjoying the journey as much as you should, but the performances were great and they were carrying the film. So I definitely would give this movie 3 stars based off the performances alone. This is a 3-star movie. You will enjoy it. The payoff is pretty good at the end, but this is Tanya's version of what happened. And that's just really the gist of it. And I'm out.